Hey there. If you're anything like me, you've struggled to get in shape and lose weight. Here's a tip that'll change your life fast. It's called Body, a fitness and nutrition program that helps me own the morning and focus on my healthy habits first thing. Here's how easy it is. Every day I wake up, drink a Body nutrition shake, and then I do a workout on the Body app right in my living room. The trainers are amazing, and all I have to do is follow along. Before most people even get out of bed, I'm already done and ready to crush my day, and the results have been incredible. If you're ready to own your morning, Body has a special deal for you. Be one of the next 500 people who go to body.com and you'll get 65% off a full year's access to over 120 top-rated programs, from cardio to strength and even yoga. I know you'll love Body as much as I do, but if you don't look and feel better, they'll give you your money back. So don't wait, because the sooner you get started, the faster you'll start seeing results too. Just go to body.com. That's BODI.com to own your morning and your health.
One of the easiest ways to improve your karate is to have a plan. And that applies both to coaches and students.
Hello, this is your host, Les Bubka, and welcome to today's episode of Anxious Black Belt, a podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. If you enjoy my content and would like to support, there's few easy ways to do it. First one is simply to listen to another episode. This helps a lot. Second one, you can buy me a coffee via buy me a coffee link in the show notes. And the third one is to support my work. I'm an author and selling few books. You can find them on Amazon or directly on my website. Link in the show notes below. If you would like to stay up to date with what's coming up, be sure to follow me on social media at lesbubka. And now let's get back to the show. Enjoy!
Hey, welcome to the channel. We just reached 4,000 subscribers. Please help us reach 5,000 and hit that subscribe button. Press the notification bell to be informed about the new videos coming out. Like I said, one of the easiest ways to improve your karate is to have a plan. And that applies to coaches and students. If you're a coach, it helps to use planning for your sessions. It makes it easier for students, it makes it easier for you, and you would use a SMART protocol, you would use periodization, you would use a programming for your season if you are into sports. If you are to self-defense, then having a clear program of progression helps your students to understand you and follow the principles. In this video, I would like to focus on the students' planning and how we can improve our students' karate, or yourself if you're a student. So I noticed that lots of my students coming to the class without any plan. They're just gonna rely on my plan for coaching, but they kind of go without the structure and just follow along without any kind of planning on their side. And I think this is a missed opportunity, because when I'm going and learning something somewhere, like I recently started BJJ, so I go with a plan. So I want to master my basics. I want to focus on, at the moment, surviving. I'm not focusing on submissions. I just try to find a way how I move and learn the basics. The same in karate. If you go and start and look at the kihon, you want to first focus on one of the key components. So I'm going to have a proper structure for my kihon. And I'm going to focus on my strength in the kihon, or I'm going to focus on combinations. For us, kihon is everything leading up to a actual fight. So kihon will be a combinations, working on the pads, solo training. Everything is a kihon leading up to the actual fight on competition, or outside on the self-defense. But by training in kihon, I can make a plan for the session. Okay, today I'm going to focus on a fluidity. So my combination is going to be flowing. I'm going to be moving from one movement to the other. I'm not going to be focusing on the power. I'm going to focus on fluent transition between the movements. Also, I can do that today. I'm going to focus on power. I'm going to do my combination as powerful as possible, which I'm going to create a plan for that kihon. In kata, same. I can focus on a technical ability. So if I compete for kata, I will focus on the movements of the movements, the breaks between the movements, so I can polish those components within the kata, getting me ready for a competition. If application is my thing, then I would like to, for example, choose on a section of the kata, imagining how the move work with a partner, where I apply it, how I apply it, and perform those beats with that kind of approach. If I want to do a powerful movement, I will go imagine that I'm fighting against somebody and I can do it with a full power, full speed. So again, you can choose and plan for that component of the kata, whatever you want to achieve from it. Another thing that I see is sparring, right? In our club, we spar on every session. It's about half an hour of sparrings, and I see students just going and trying to wing it, doing the just random combinations, trying kind of improvise all the time, which is, it's fine because it is a live sparring. Nobody prescribes anything, so you need to have that flexibility of changing your attitude and your techniques within the needs of a sparring partner. But I like to go and have something in mind. So today I'm going to be working on evasion. So I'm going to be more movements, blocking, avoiding, move around, changing angles and stuff like that. Maybe I want to work on my combinations. So I've got 3-4 combinations that I'm going to be putting in place for different sparring partners. I want to go left, right and hook, let's say, or left, right and mawashigeri. So I'm going to try to fit those combination within sparring. It doesn't have to be only that combination, but I'm looking for the gaps, I'm looking for openings that create with my partner, and I'm trying to fit those. Maybe I'm going to be working on a changing angles, so I'm going to be looking at that angles for me to approach with a sparring partner. He's throwing something, then I move, I can't counter. Maybe I want to work on attacking, so I'm going to be pushing my opponent with my attacks, driving and bring that fight to them. Maybe I'm going to be working on a defense, so I'm going to be waiting for a counter, see what is going on, learning his moves, go in and counter. Maybe I'm going to work on my legs. I'm not great with kicking, so I'm going to be trying to fit at least 2, 3, 4 kicks that are a struggle in combinations, just to see if I can improve a little bit on that. Maybe I'm going to be try to be doing deception, so I'm going to be having a couple of kicks, low kicks, see how the partner responds, and then fourth I'm going to go to the head. So I'm going to be trying to work out something, but I cannot just go into the sparring and go, hooray, let's see what's going to happen today. It's far more beneficial for us to go in and have a plan, execute the plan, see if it works. If it doesn't work, you assess, you adapt, incorporate plan again, change a plan depending on your progression, and you build up yourself in a faster way than just going in a class and winging it and just expecting that the coach will do everything for you and will design your plan and guide you through it, right? As coaches, we can guide you through, but you have to put your effort as well in it. So I always say before sparring, make some plan. Doesn't have to be very complicated plan, something simple, but executed it. Try to put it in. As well, have a plan that whatever we've been doing on a session, you try to put that in sparring. So for me, on my part as a coach, I am designing the lesson that you are able to fit it in sparring. So for example, if you're working on kata applications, we're going to go through kihon, so basic movements for that application. We're going to do some kata, so we're going to see how that fits within the kata. We're going to do a partner work where we fit those exact moves as an application with the partner. And then, for example, we're going to do a kata sparring where we're going to have more of a kind of grappling, so no striking, but trying to get into position. So I definitely know that within that play sparring, you will be able to fit what we've been doing in kihon, in kata, and in partner work. Same, if we're doing combinations, I expect my students to at least try to fit that in. But if you go without the plan, then you won't be thinking about those things and you're just going to be sparring randomly. On a higher level, it's much easier because then you can do the specific plan with your coach, with your competing. You've got your trainer. He gives you a tasks to do. Then you can build up your own plans and do so on. But if you're starting, just having an awareness of what you're going to do and what you want to focus, observe yourself, what weaknesses you've got, and try to work on those. Hey, I hope this helps. I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much. Signing out.
Sports Social Podcast Network.